today we're going to talk about the new iPhone 13. Yeah, obviously the typical thing with Apple is that they only take 1 year to drop the new one. So I guess this guy's kind of skeptical, saying because it takes such a short period of time for them to make a new one, doesn't really trust the quality of product that Apple are making. Feels like it's kind of dodgy. Got a range of different colors, and I'd say the black and gold one, the two best, but obviously that comes down to personal preference. Usually black and gold looks sick. Barcelona kit last year, I think it was their away kit, was black and gold. Probably one of my favorite kits. Okay, this guy Zell, he's just very blunt, honest. Says the iPhone 13, the new one, is exactly identical to its predecessor, the iPhone 12, a carbon copy. To be honest, yeah, a lot of people say that about the iPhones. Sometimes they say the new one is extremely similar to the previous one. But I guess a lot of people just want to buy the new one because it's the new thing, which is fair enough. It's kind of like when a new console drops, everyone wants to get it because it's a new thing. Except a new console usually drops only once every 7 years, but a new phone drops like every year. But because it's Apple, there's a lot of hype surrounding the new launch. So you can see this guy when he's waiting for his order to come through for the iPhone 13. He's just there sitting, very tired, sunken eyes as well, feeling kind of bored. Okay, so this guy's kind of frustrated with the pricing of the new iPhone 13 Pro. And to be fair, I guess Apple is known for charging significantly higher prices compared to its competitors. When you take a look at its Android rivals like Samsung and that, Samsung phones are known for being a lot cheaper than Apple phones because Apple phones are kind of notoriously expensive, and yeah, sometimes that can be a costly investment. So this guy's gonna go with the more smaller version to save some money. So I guess this guy's saying the main issue with the new iPhone is the way the camera is. Obviously before it's quite uniform, but then you go to the new one, the iPhone 13, it's just sort of diagonal, which makes it kind of look a bit disjunct, unbalanced, hence the slanted landscape. So this guy's saying, obviously, you know, when you purchase the iPhone, that will just burn all of your money. You're not gonna have anything left to actually like buy food or anything like that. Yeah, it's true, obviously buying such an expensive thing is gonna take a lot of your income away. It's probably gonna cost, I assume, maybe like $1,000 or something like that. That's like the same price as a small car. I feel like the prices of iPhones are just gonna keep on going up in the future. So once again, we have a guy who believes the two iPhones here, the 12 and the 13, to be essentially identical, doppelgangers, you could say. I mean, from the outside looking in, it does seem that way, but maybe there are some like key differences. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really like an Apple connoisseur or anything of that nature. You can see this guy is almost completely stumped. The fact that he believes that the only key distinguishing factor between the 12 and the 13 is simply changing the position of the camera just completely perplexes him. It is important to recognize they come out once a year, so they don't have a crazy amount of time to change things up. So I guess there's that argument of cutting Apple some slack there. To be able to cop a phone like that, you're gonna need a hefty amount of money because it is hella expensive. All the new iPhones now, on the new ones like the 10, 11, 12, 13, there's no button, but obviously the previous iPhones, the ones that this guy had, were non-bezel-less. They had that home button. But yeah, I guess that kind of shows how a lot of people are still content to stick with the previous iPhones, but then also a lot of people are willing to fork out some cash to get the new one. I guess naturally as like technology updates, people just naturally want the newest thing.
Rockstar Ozzy, please don't stop me. I drunk drive, swerving in the Mazda.